feel like 8-4 suited for sure. Not opening. Yep, giving up. Yep, fold. Just gonna complete. We're just gonna limp a bunch of hands here. BVB. Even if this guy was a reg, I would still want to limp a lot. I'm gonna go for a check. I might start betting some stronger 10x on this board, but I think this one's good to check call. Most people just raise a lot of their aces pre-flop as well, so I'm not too worried. Just gonna go for a mid-raise, folding here. Yep, folding. We'll call again and decide on rivers. It's not the best card. Queen Jack gets there. So his bluffs are going to be not that many, I guess. Some hands like Jack 8, maybe some miss heart combinations. Can't really get anything from his sizing. He sized up on the turn and then sized down on the river. Maybe indicative of like a hand that was worried about the flush draw and now he's just trying to get value. So I'm gonna make a fold. I think it's close. If I drop a table, I will go back down to the 6 layout, I think. Yeah, calling here versus 3x, 560. I don't know how clear it is when the table's this small. I'm just going to fold the gut shot, like the bad gut shot on this texture, versus like slightly over half pot sizing. I'm going to flick this in, I think it's close. And I will overcall ace 3 suited. I'm going to go for an open with the king deuce and the cutoff. And not calling here. And I'm just going to fold bottom pair here. I mean, it's kind of close. He's betting to 3 players, but his undergun range is quite strong anyways to start with. His bluffs will have reasonable equity. Hands like king 10, king jack. We dominate some of his ace highs. SPR on turn is going to be like 1.5, yeah, I'm going to call and then decide. Just folding there versus that massive sizing. I think people are just bad, they open and just bomb it on this texture like multi-way. And I'm just going to give it to him here. Seems like there's lots of easy money to be had, so it's probably best to avoid any kind of marginal decisions anyway. Any like close calls or bluffs you think about doing, probably best just to not take them. Just get people open ripping 45 bigs with 7s. Probably just want to like exploit as well on a bunch of your sizings and just do what you think's gonna achieve the best result. Like here, for example, I'm just going to make it like really small and make sure that he calls like every time he has like queen jack suited, he just never folds his hand. The SPR on the flop is going to be like 1, we can just always get it in, it's going to be like a pretty good situation. I'm going to go smidge over 12.5. It looks fucking insanely nutted, but I don't think it matters too much. Going to go for a call here. It's kind of close with how many people there are behind. But I think people are like err on the side of passivity and they don't 3-bet squeeze. We just don't go multi-way with this hand, which is pretty good. Okay, fine, I guess we could rule it him, or not. I'm going to float here with the backdoor straight draw, backdoor flush draw. I'm blocking some of his jack 8s as well, like jack 9, jack 10. Hopefully he checks, we go for a small bet. We do have to call another bet, and then probably bluff some rivers if he does check. Yeah, we're going to go for a small bet. And decide if we want to shove river. So 7, that puts another 14, so that's like 30, that leaves like bottom river. Yeah, we can decide if we want to shove the river based on what it is. I'm going to go for an open with king 9. And I'm going to 3-bet definitely versus this guy. I'm going to size up because he just like got it in with king queen, I'm going to like min 4-bet, so I'm going to make it slightly smaller, give him a bit more room and some of the other guys behind a bit more room. By that I mean like room to do something they shouldn't. You know. Maybe this guy thinks he has fold equity jamming, this, which obviously doesn't, but maybe he convinces himself he does, and okay. And not doing anything here, three-way. And just folding here. I mean, this is close, we could isolate, maybe it's a missed spot, we could isolate. Just put this back to 6, was it 6? Yeah. Yeah, and just giving up here. We got like King 10, we might see a bet with a bit of equity, but like King 9 of clubs, just like completely dead. Like it can be completely dead, and it's not the kind of games I want to running like multiple street bluffs on with like no equity. It's just have to get this in, even with the flat caller. Just have good equity versus anything. Occasionally we get a fold, occasionally we get 2, but we have good equity versus calling ranges too. Yeah, this is not supposed to happen, so these guys are just not good. We're not going to do anything. Actually, we might limp if it does fall to us, we might limp. This is close. I think people are just peeling too wide, so I'm going to go for a small c-bet and just fold out some of his air. I will limp here. And yeah, I'm not going to get into these kind of wars with this guy. I mean, it's probably close was us having the right equity just to call to try and hit a jack or a queen. But I'm going to let it get. We've got some reverse implied odds too. And these games are just so soft. I don't need to do anything silly. This is close. I think I will call heads up and fold if someone else calls. Doesn't play multi-way well, but it will play reasonably well heads up. This guy's playing all the hands, it looks like, so I'm just going to go for a raise. And yep, calling. And just check folding. I'm just going to give up king queen here. I'm not going to bluff on this turn card. If it's like a developing card, like a 6, 7, 4, I might start bluffing. But on the king, I'm just going to check fold. That's a good flop. We don't block any pairs, so I'm going to start betting straight away. Like we don't block all the cards we want them to have. We don't block them having all the kings, jack queens, etc. So I'm just going to go for a bet. I'm going to make it pretty small. We don't need to go too big. Go like a third of the pot. And I'm going to cold call this 3-bet. Okay, and this guy shoved basically for 3.5 bigs. I'm just going to raise small and set him in. Give a little bit of room to the other guys behind if they want to do something. I'm not going to do anything here. I'm just going to shove ace jack for 16.5. I'm just going to raise here. Okay, yep, fine, folding. I'm just going to bet very, very small, target all his small pairs we get value from. Some ace highs. We deny equity to some hands as well, like 2 overcards. I think I'm going to carry on betting. I don't think it's... Obviously, he has some flush draws still, some straight draws. He's made some straights. I don't think... If he has an underpair, I don't think he ever puts any money in at any point. So I don't really worry about those too much. I'm just going to shove kings. Lovely, lovely. I'm just going to shove ace jack again. Even if this guy does anything, we're still going to go with it. Yep. Fold, fold. I'm going to peel here. I'm not going to isolate this guy. I'm going to overlimp. And just check fold this board with this guy behind as well. Yep. I think the way you beat these games is just to play very straightforward, like kind of manipulate your opponents with your bet sizings with your actual hand, not worry too much about balance, not worry too much about what they might be doing, and just try and extract as much value from you can from your hands. Maybe later on we can look to exploit some people, apply some pressure, but we're not looking to do anything too fancy. We're not going to be running huge bluffs on any of these guys who don't like to fold. Can't see the stacks here. This is close. I think jam, limp, or raise seem okay. I don't think we should be folding. I'm going to go for a raise, because I just want to play post-flop with these guys. And yeah, just folding. And we just don't get to do anything here with this guy behind. He has some traps, but he also has some hands like King, Queen, and just no Ace-10 that just like never fold, even once we jam. People are crazy. And this guy seems like a bit of a nit, but there's only 10 hands, so we won't tag him as that just yet. Yeah, I mean, these games are insane. Gonna complete here. It's not like amazing, but I think it's just about okay. Just gonna be jamming the Ace-10. Yep, even over a limp. And the whale hold with 4s, which is good. Not doing anything here. So the blinds are really caught up to us now in a lot of these games, so it's a lot more short stack play. I'm going to go for a raise fold the Queen Jack, good blockers. We want to open raise this hand instead of hands like 6-7 suited, 7-8 suited. So like when everyone's like sub 20 bigs, we just want to concentrate on making hands that make good strong top pairs and block rejam ranges. So the high cards basically. Just going to open jam a 7 if it folds to us, fold if anyone does anything. Just going to peel King Jack suited. We're going to check raise, we just have so much equity versus anything, we don't mind getting it in. Yep, jamming here. Somewhere around 7 looks good to me. And this is close, I think I'm going to pass it up with this guy in the big blind who's just going to flick in like Jack 10 off and... Okay, yeah, we just go with this. We just got all the equity. Good luck, guys. Still favorite versus 2 pair. It's pretty sick. And still just a jam, I think. I mean, this guy's opened off 12 big blinds. Ugh, this is grim. I think people are just too silly. I think I just have to jam still. This guy's a bit of dead money as well. Yeah, people are just too silly. That's fine. Oh man, I need to like close stars on the next break, I think. How many paid here? 4, okay. So it's not really any icing implications at this stage, especially given how short we are as well. And we just go with this, even though it looks kind of worrying. He's raised 4 big blinds off a 12 big blind stack instead of just jamming. Again, people just are doing too much silly things in these games, so we just have to go with it. This is close. With these 2 short stacks here, I'm just going to go for a jam instead of a raised fold. If these guys were like on similar stacks to me, I would raise fold. But given that it's basically 2 less guys to worry about, we can just jam. Yeah, this is just absolutely insane. this is close king 10 off, I would for sure jam. Maybe close to a quad, I'm just going to let it go though. I'm just going to quickly restart stars whilst we're not on any hands. Will I? Oh, maybe not. So I'll have to put in on my... Yeah, it's fine. Like, usually I would raise here versus reg, but versus fish I'm just going to check back.